Right guys, I'm just going to create this small video here to show what I've learned over the past few weeks in relation to modeling, both parametric and physical. First off, I just want to address a problem. If anybody's actually having the same problem as I am in finding their posts, I think I figured out how to do it. First thing you see here is that it won't load past a certain date, so I can't actually get back to the posts that I want to talk about. But if you click your notifications up here and you scroll down to when somebody has actually commented on the post, you'll be able to select it. So prior to this phase of physical modeling, I engaged with the SolidWorks, and when I did that, I found that it was no benefit to me whatsoever, because even though I was creating a piece that looked exactly like what the model does, I had no sense of size or scale. So I scrapped the SolidWorks model and I went at this physical model with 3mm foam board. It's very basic, but it was only when I put all this together that I actually seen exactly what I had to deal with. And I built it relatively to the size of the guidelines in the module outline. So the physical model was brilliant in relation to the fact that it showed up a lot of problems. And I discussed this with both Adrian and Brian and other peers within the labs, and I made a good few changes. So I was going to go at the parametric modeling again, but I still thought that it was going to be no benefit. So I then moved on to this, which is the second physical model. As you can see, the heights have changed here. I've put in the front screen, which is going to display the name of the award. I've made some changes, like I've made the top more square, and I've lined up the side of the phonograph speaker just with the edge of the record. Just different things after viewing the first model. I changed the orientation at which the phone goes in, due to the fact that it creates more space for me actually inside in it. And I was just using some of the gears that Adrian had in the lab to see what kind of sizes I had to play around with on the inside. So it was really only when the physical model took shape that I could begin to parametric model, because now I made my parametric model almost identical to what you're seeing in the physical models, and I knew exactly what kind of size I had to work within. So if we go back over here, I can locate the first parametric model. So if we click into this, this is the first attempt that I had at the parametric model. And as you can see, the parametric model is more or less identical to what you're seeing in the physical model. It's a little bit different in scale, but not much. And this is the only part where the parametric modeling has started to benefit me, because now I can come up with a set of working drawings and things that I hadn't before. But really, for a project like mine, I didn't find parametric modeling any benefit whatsoever until I had the physical model made and I could actually see it all operating in front of me. Where the parametric modeling is handy for is the next two pictures, which is just to show the pinwheel gears in contact with each other and where they're positioned inside in it. But until now, I didn't really need the parametric modeling. So to sum it up, really, I presume there is a project that you can use parametric modeling for first, and you probably don't need the physical model at all. But I really couldn't see what was happening until I physical modeled. So another area where the parametric modeling comes in very handy is then when you want to actually see what it's going to be like finished. So after I added all my color to all the different parts. This is what I came up with. So you can see in your parametric model exactly what you're going to be dealing with the finished piece. So to sum it up, really what I've learned about physical modeling and parametric modeling is that for me, the best way for me to go about learning when making a model like this is to actually physically prototype it. This is where I feel that most of my learning happened, and any changes or alterations that needed to be made to the project along the way were made to the prototype before they were made to the parametric model to see would they actually work in practice. Anything after that was really just done in SolidWorks for the sake of seeing the finished product before it's actually made and for the purpose of work on drawings. So that's it.